Welcome to my channel. I'm Larry Olson, and for over 40 years, I've had the privilege of figuring out how our brain operates and being able to share that information with Fortune 500 companies to individuals that are looking to go to the next level. Not only high achievers and world-class athletes, but people who just want to get out of bed in the morning and be excited about the day, regardless of what they have to do that day. And you know, it all gets down to understanding this amazing thing. And let me ask you this, if I could provide you with a tool that would allow you to overcome any challenge you're currently facing and accomplish any goal or vision that you've got set out for you, what would that be worth to you? You know, and when most people figured out, well, geez, if I could overcome any challenge and I could reach and accomplish any vision or goal that I set, I mean, how could you put a price on it? Exactly, it's priceless. And you know what's so amazing is you are too. Why? Because you were born with it. It's called the reticular activating system, and I'm just going to share a little of it. But I've got a brain hack series that there will be a link that you can get to for those of you who want to dive deeper and even find out more about it. But right now, here's what I want you to think about. Have you ever just purchased something and then all of a sudden you saw ads about it? Or you just got a new car and then you saw other cars just like it down the road? The question is, why didn't you see that information before? And let me tell you, currently, while you're looking at me right now and I'm talking to you, do you know that what your brain is doing is processing over 30 trillion bits of information a second? Yeah, 30 trillion, incomprehensible by our conscious mind. But it's doing that and also allowing you to pay attention to me. Why? Because of the reticular activating system, which is our filter. It connects the spinal cord to the brain. That's where it's located, and nothing gets into our consciousness. Like even looking at this on my wrist, until it's first passed through the reticular. Now, you've already said it's significant because you've chosen to watch this. So now you're looking for information that will allow you to accomplish what's important to you. I don't know what that is. I can only share with you what's important to me, and that is to enjoy this moment even more than I did the last one, and the last one was a lot of fun. Now, does that mean every moment is a lot of fun? No. I've had moments where someone has died. I've had moments where I've been in a car accident. I got a moment now where I find out I had a little stress fracture in my leg, and now I get to wear this boot for 6 weeks. But you know what I found out is it's not the circumstance that causes me to feel a certain way. It's how I've learned to talk to myself. So the reticular activating system, which only looks for not what we want, but how we talk to ourselves, is active. So what are you thinking about? Because that's all you're going to see. And if you're looking at me right now and you're saying, Larry, give me some information of all of that stuff you've learned, what can you share with me that allow me to maximize the opportunities that are in front of me right now? And here it is. What are you saying to yourself? You and I have a communication going on. The most influential person in our lives is ourselves, and we listen to ourselves 24/7. That is our leader, is that conversation. And so, if that's the case, how are you leading you? How are you talking to you? About what an amazing human being you are? Or of where you're falling short and maybe not being deserving or maybe not being worthy? How come 95% of the successful CEOs in America today suffer from the imposter syndrome? And what does that mean? They really believe if anybody knew who they really were and what they were really thinking, they wouldn't be in that position. So welcome to the human race. We can be tough on ourselves. But now that we know we've got a reticular activating system that's going to allow us to see information, if I don't think you're interested in what I'm sharing, then you know what? I'm going to look and see how many people didn't like me. If I think you're valuing from this, the reticular is going to open up to all the people who did leave a like. How many likes are you leaving yourself during the day? I challenge you, allow your reticular to go to work. Allow yourself to say, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is what this moment has to offer. And then you'll find all the information necessary to be able to transform you, not at the pace you're currently on, but the pace your brain is on. And remember, when did your brain want it? Yesterday. And when you work at that warp speed, you'll find that you will live a life that most only imagine. And it's all about imagining. So how do you want this moment to be? Start imagining it, allow your reticular activating system to gather the information, and then let me know. And if you want more on that, remember, go to that link and I will join you there. And let's continue in this moment to have the time of our lives, in spite of the broken leg, in spite of the fact that things haven't unfolded maybe necessarily the way we wanted them to be up to this moment. But this moment's gone. You ready for the next one? Let's get it.